everyone. Happy Easter. Happy whatever you celebrate, whatever way you celebrate today, and maybe a reminder to celebrate that we're here today, that we get to practice together. I'm glad you joined me. It's nice to see all these familiar names, my TT peeps, my old school teacher training peeps, some faces I haven't seen in a while. So I do appreciate having their videos open and up there. I'd really like to be able to just kind of look up, check in, see that you're doing the movement. We're all connected in some way. We sent out a playlist on an email from Moksha Yoga Phoenix. The playlist is on my Spotify. Well, this playlist today is Live for Conscious Minds. And that's what we're going to be working off with here. We'll get to it in a second. I'll tell you exactly when to hit play and start so we can try and stay on the same energetic page when it comes to sound in the background. But first, we'll just drop in energetically. You can kneel or take a seat wherever you need to be to just ground your energy. We couldn't be here in this space today. We couldn't go to church per se, but we can all show up in the same way. No matter where we're at. So when we close our eyes, we can just imagine that we're congregated in the same space. Maybe you go back into your past to some familiar place. For me, I go to the Catholic Church. St. Mary's in my mind. A place where I first learned about community and spirituality. Maybe you find that place in your mind where you first connected spiritually to something more than just the body and the mind. For many of us, we had a spiritual rebirth when we came to yoga. It did for me. It was an opportunity to connect differently, to bring the body, the mind, and the spirit together as one. Let's collectively take a deep breath in through your nose. Open up your mouth. And now bring your hands to heart center. We'll chant the sound of Om together, the sound that is the vibrational foundation for the sounds that we all know, like Amen, Shalom, Salam Alaikum, and Aho. So here we go. Deep inhale for Om. Om. Setting your intention for your practice to welcome a little bit of spirituality into your body, into your heart, into your mind, whatever way that looks like for you. All right, we'll go ahead and start off in a child's pose. So now would be your chance to hit play on the playlist in 3, 2, 1. So in your child's pose, spread your knees and bring together your big toe. And bring your third eye down to the mat. Feel your shoulders soften and relax. And feel your hands pressing down into the mat. Make a connection to the earth. And now let your body just move a little bit from side to side. Add a little bit of a sway. And sway all the way off the left side of your mat. Stretch the arms out, sit the right hip out. And then all the way to the other side. Sitting back into the left hip, right arm reaching. Coming back to center. Walking your hands back slowly to your knees or your thighs. And just letting your body once again sway a little bit from side to side. So we really want to get into the spine. Allow movement to happen a little bit more organically and naturally. Just like going forward and back a few times. So just undulating your spine. Creating a little bit of a wave, like a cow and a cat going front to back. keep your hands on your thighs and round your back. Tuck your chin into your chest. And with an inhale breath, just reach the arms up, lift your chest. And as you exhale, take it over to the left side body stretch. Soft bend in left elbows. Reach out. And take it all the way around to the other side. And coming back around to center. Reach both hands behind and release your fingers and make a bind. And as you bring your knuckles to the mat, I want you to try and press the back of your hands down into the ground. Little stretch for the forearms and wrists. Shoulders draw back. Chest lifts. Take a big inhale through your nose and open up your mouth. Let it go. And releasing your hands, bring your belly to your thighs, your forehead to the mat. Grab the edges of your feet, and then come forward on the crown of your head, a little round to the back. Now bring your hands forward, look up, and glide forward into a cobra pose. So you bend your elbows as you lower your hips. And then go ahead and move it around a little bit from side to side. Now curl your toes underneath, bend your knees from a tabletop, hover the knees and push back into a bear pose. And then nice and easy, nice and slow, just pedal it out, bend the left knee, bend the right. Now spin the heels to the sides. Bending the knees nice and deep. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. And then heel to toe your feet off to the side. So the edges of your feet are parallel to the sides of your mat. Bend your knees, let your spine round. Neck is relaxed. Grabbing the elbows, adding your little sway from side to side. And reaching around behind, release your fingers, make a bind. Kind of turn the shoulders left to right. Circle your head around, get some of the tension to come out of the neck. Release some stress. And then hands come down to the mat. Right knee bends, right hand down, left arm up, twist. Maybe circle the wrist, maybe circle the arm, maybe a half wrap. I'll go ahead and switch. Left knee bends, right arm reaches. And then both hands come down to the ground. Heel to toe the feet in, underneath the hips, go hands to shins. Keep your gaze down so there's no crunch or stress at the back of the neck. And then exhale, forward bend. Crawl it out into a plank. Index fingers are going to point forward. Rest of the fingers spread nice and wide, almost like you're suction cupping your hands. Draw the navel point toward the spine. Now with an exhale, bend the elbows 90 degrees. Put your knees on the mat, and as you inhale, pull the shoulders back, cobra. Drawing the belly in, curling the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Just a little salute to the sun. We'll add on to it, kind of build it up a little as we go. Come high up on your toes. As you exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump to your thigh. Inhale, bring the heart forward and stretch your hands back. Now exhale, fold in half. Inhale, let's rise to stand. And when you exhale, pull the heart up as you bend your elbows, lifting the chest. Inhale, breath, hands reach up again. Feel the belly sucking in. And then as you exhale, hinge at the hips. Inhale, half lift. You can stay on your fingertips or go to your shin. Exhale, chaturanga, step or jump. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhales down. Let's take 3 deep breaths in and out. Next inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, bend and jump to the front. Inhale, heart forward, hands back. Exhale, folded hand. Inhale, rise to stand. Now this time we're going to interlace the hands. And when you exhale, go ahead and lean to the right. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, left. Inhale, come up. Now we bend the elbows and lift the chest. Exhale, breath. Inhale, reach up, pulling belly in. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Exhales down. 2 deep breaths. At the end of your next exhale, knees bend, jumper step. Inhale, reach forward, reach back, lift the chest. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, let's bend the knees this time as you reach the arms up high. As you exhale, chest to thighs, sweep hands behind. Now inhale, straighten the legs and rise, interlace the fingers together. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, elbows bend, lift chest. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhales down. We're going to do that one more round. Put it all together. Here we go. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, bend and float. Inhale, half lift, hands back. Exhale, fold. Bending the knees. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, sweep the hands behind. Inhale, 2 straight legs rise. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, elbows bend, lift chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhales, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, maybe move the heels up and down, kind of shake it out. Remember, we got to keep fighting for our freedoms. Can't have them take everything away from us. Right leg, inhale, lift it up, bring your heel to your butt. Now roll the right rib cage toward the floor. With an exhale, bring the knee up to the nose, pull it in and round your back. Inhale, right leg's gonna go straight back. And then exhale, step to right thumb, runner's lunge. We'll stay on the fingertips. As you inhale, lower the hips, lift the chin and the chest. Now exhale, straighten into the front leg. And maybe you're feeling a little tight this morning, that's fine. It doesn't have to go all the way straight. Now re-bend the front knee. Stay on those back toes. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose. Feel lower belly drawing up and in. Front ribs come down toward the hips. Take an inhale, lean back just a little bit. And then exhale, chaturanga, palms flat, stepping back. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale, lift it up. Bend the knee, bring your heel to your butt, and then roll the left rib cage down. As you exhale, bring the knee forward and lift it up as your spine rounds. Inhale, take the left leg back up to the sky. Exhale, step it through, runner's lunge. So you're on your fingertips. Bring the heart forward and let the hips sink down a little bit. Exhale, straighten the front leg just as much as you need to feel a stretch in the hamstring. bending into the front knee. Crescent lunge, both arms are going to reach as you rise. Lower belly up and in, bottom ribs down toward the hips. Lean back just a little bit, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhales down. Nice deep breath in through the nose, open up your mouth. Right leg, inhale, lift it up. Now as you exhale, crunch knee to nose. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, step to right thigh. You're in a runner's lunge on the fingertips. Inhale, chest lift. Exhale, front leg straight. Bending the knee. Inhale, crescent ride. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhales up. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, bring it to your nose. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, step. Fingertips, take an inhale breath. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Bending the knee, inhale, crescent rise and reach. Exhale, chaturanga. All right, yogis, so we're going to do this a couple more times, getting into a meditative flow. Inhales up. Exhales down. Right leg, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, press. Exhale, step. Fingertips, it's an inhale breath. Lift the chest. Exhale, straighten leg. Inhale, crescent pose, rise. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, step. Inhale, fingertip. Exhale, front leg straight. Inhale, crescent rise. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhales up. Exhales down. One more round. Here we go. Right leg, inhale. Exhale to the nose. Inhale, press. Exhale, step. Fingertips, inhale, chest. Exhale, straight leg. Inhale, crescent ride. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhales down. One more time. Left leg comes high. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, press. Exhale, step. Inhale, fingertips. Exhale, straighten it. Inhale, crescent pose, we ride. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhales up. Exhales down. So feel free to come down to your knees. Take a child's pose. Maybe a forward fold, walking your hands all the way to the back of your mat. Couple more mindful breaths. And eventually we'll reset and do it all again, starting with our next flow. All right, back to down dog. Here we go. Right leg, inhale, lift it up. Now you're going to step your toes to your wrist, to your thumb, or you're going to replace your hand with your foot. So you have a slightly wider and shorter stance. Back heel, push it back, spin it flat. Now with an inhale, warrior one, rise all the way up. Interlace your fingers, make Vira Mudra. That's the warrior's sword. Now draw the sword down into your heart center. And let energy just move from your heart as you lean forward, pushing out. Maybe we need to push out a little bit more love, a little more kindness. Now inhale, straighten your leg, rise. Pivoting to the back of the room, opening up. Heel to heel, heel to arch, warrior two. Draw the outer left hip back, reach out with both hands equally. Back leg, keep it really strong. You can feel the quadricep and glute engaging. Then straighten the front leg, reach up out of the waist, make some space. And as you exhale again, your front knee's gonna bend. Right arm's gonna come over top as you extend. Extended side angle, Uttita Parshva Konasana. Draw the left hip crease back. Press the outer edge of right foot into the mat. Maybe gazing up with the right hand, Drishti. Let's yogis with an inhale, rise. Let's turn to the side. As you exhale, go into a goddess pose. Draw the heels in and bend the knees, sink low. Inhale, let's rise all the way up and turn the toes. As you exhale, wide leg forward fold. Head nice and heavy, let the head just hang. Inhale, lift the chest halfway, and then exhale your hands to the front. Lower the back knee down. With an inhale, reach both arms up. Anjaneyasana, back foot pressing heavy into the mat. Exhale, Chaturanga, right foot goes back. Inhales up. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, step left toes to wrist or thumb. Back foot, press the heel back, then spin it flat. Keep those hips squared to the front of the mat as you rise. Warrior one. Make your Vira Mudra, hold it up. Now draw hands to the heart. And like you're shooting an arrow out, reach forward from your heart, extending out as you press the back foot down. Inhale, straighten the front leg, rise. Hip the feet. Exhale, warrior two, work the back of the mat. Draw the outer right hip crease back and reach out with both hands. Make sure that back leg is engaged. Quadricep and glute are strong and tight. Straighten your front leg. Inhale. With an exhale, bending into the knee. Uttita Parshva Konasana, extended side angle. Come over top and reach. Draw the right hip back, maybe look up at left hand. Nice. When inhale, we're going to rise and turn to the side. Front foot or right foot pivots. And then as you exhale into your goddess, bring those heels in. Sit a little bit deeper if you can. And then rise, inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Make sure your feet are pointing forward. Let it go. Take a half lift. Rise on your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale your hands to the front. Runner's lunge. Back knee comes down. Inhale, both arms reaching up. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale, Chaturanga, hands to mat. Inhales up. Exhales down. All right, nice deep breath in through nose, open up mouth. We'll do that flow a couple rounds, nice and long, nice and slow. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, step to right hand. Back foot goes flat. Inhale, warrior one, make your Vira Mudra. As you exhale, bring it into your heart and then shoot it forward. Take an inhale and rise. Exhale, back to the room, warrior two. Reverse triangle, inhale. Exhale, side angle, extend and reach. Inhale, rise. Exhale, goddess, heels in, bend the knees. Inhale, come up, turn the toes. Exhale, forward, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the front. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, reach up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhales down. Left leg, pull it back. Exhale, step left hand. Inhale, warrior one, Vinyasa. Exhale into your heart as you shoot your arrow forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, rise up to the side. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale on fingertip. Exhale, hands to front. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhales down. Right leg, inhale. Exhale, step. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale into the heart, shooting the arrow forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two, arms wide. Reverse, straighten the front leg. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, come up to the side. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, fingertip. Exhale, hands to the front. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, step. Ride your breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, shoot from the heart. Reach forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the leg, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, come up. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold and fold. Inhale, fingertip. Exhale to the front. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog, child's pose, or maybe just kneeling, bowing down, maybe stretching out the toes. Alright, here we go, downward facing dog. Lift right leg up. Now exhale, take right knee and shoot it across the body. Extend the leg out to the side. Spin the back foot flat and bring the left arm to the sky. So you want to keep the left hand over the right, shoulders stacked. Then you turn the hand and reach out over your head. So bring the left hand down to the mat. Pivot onto the ball of your back foot. Tuck your right knee to your chest. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, reverse warrior. Take a half wrap, left hand behind back. Bend deep into right knee as you reach. Now when you exhale, straighten front leg, keep your half wrap, palm facing up, reach out with right hand, hinging at the hip. Try to keep the heart open, right hand reaching. As long as you can keep that, if you want, go to the outer shin. And what we'll do eventually is take this right hand to the outside of the shin, ankle, or calf and press into that to really open up the chest as the shoulder, right shoulder draws back. I like to keep the half wrap. Bend the knee, half moon, get a block, use your block, maybe float your fingertips or take hand to shin. Keep the left leg active, keep it strong. Start to reach the left hand up to the sky. So now, let's compact everything. Bring left hand down, bend right knee, send it behind the calf. So take an inhale breath, left leg extend, standing split. Exhale, crunch it behind. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, crunch. Now, inhale, extend it all the way back to the toes down on the mat. Left hand down, right arm up, twist. Make sure left shoulder is pulling back as you press down into left hand. But lower your back knee, take your right hand and reach for your back thigh, left arm up to the sky. Let's make a prayer hand twist. Out to the right, come outside the thigh. Right palm presses into the left. You want the crown of your head is to extend to the front left corner of your mat. Curl back toes underneath. Make sure that back foot feels rooted. Big toe, pinky toe. And when you're ready, lift the back knee. Stay with it, breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Place left hand diagonally in front of right big toe. Revolved half moon, back leg lifts. Press the ball of your left foot to the back wall. Try to get your chest to open up. 3, 2. Now take your left knee, crunch it behind the right ankle or calf, and come all the way down to a seat. Good. Both arms are going to reach, and then we'll prayer twisting to the right. Draw the belly button in toward the spine. Place your right fingertips behind, uncross your right leg. You're going to take your left hand to the outer edge of your right foot, extending the arch of the right foot forward as you look back at the right hand. Maybe you're seeing your right thumb with your left eye. Bring it back to center. Grab with both hands. Extend that right leg out. Hold steady with the right hand on the outer edge of the right foot. Bring your left knee up and then try to grab both feet, outer edge, chest lifting. Even if you're a little bent in the knees, that's fine. Keep your heart nice and high. Press the balls of the feet away from you. Now you're going to release your hands, round your back, roll back, and then come up into yogi squat. Yogi squat. Use your elbows to press against your thighs, and then use the glutes to pull the knees away from the elbows even more if you can. Right hands come down to the mat. Bakasana or Kakasana, crane or crow pose. Let's try to really hold this for an extra long time. Pull the navel point toward the spine. Grip into your fingertips. And when you're ready, exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhales down. A nice deep breath into your nose. Open up your mouth. Left leg comes up. Let's shoot that leg through to the other side, extending the leg, right arm to the sky. So you want the right hand stacked over the left. And then we take the arm over the head, extend. When the right hand comes to the mat, you roll into the ball of your back foot. Tuck left knee to chest. Inhale, press. And exhale, step through. We're going to reverse warrior. Inhale. Let's make a half wrap. Go behind the back. Now straighten the front leg. Reach forward with the left hand, palm facing up. So really extended, lengthening, strengthening triangle pose. Eventually your hand is going to come to the outside of the calf, ankle, and you're going to press against. That little bit of leverage opens up the chest, drawing the left shoulder back. One more breath. And let's bend the front knee and go half moon, half wrap. If you've got that, keep the half wrap. Right leg nice and active, pressing the heel to the back wall. Foot flex. Right arm extends up. And then we compact ourselves as we go into Shiva's crunch. With an inhale, right leg up. Exhale, crunch behind. Inhale, right leg. Exhale. One more time, inhale, send it up. And then exhale, step it all the way back. We'll set the right knee down on the mat. Right arm reaches up to the sky, left hand to your back thigh. Nice deep lunge here, guys. And then finding your prayer twist. Now make sure you're not over rounding into it. To get into it, we kind of have to turn. But I want you to then extend, reach through the crown of the head to the front right corner of the mat, pressing into left hand. Now curl the toes underneath. Energize the back leg, lift the knee. Exhale deeply. And release your hands to the mat. Very good. Take your right hand diagonally in front of your left big toe. Bring it up. Revolve half moon. Ball of right foot to the back wall. Heart opens up nice and wide. You got this, guys. Stay strong. One more deep breath. Good. Bring that hand down to the ground, crunch your knee behind the calf and take a seat. We're coming to this seated position, this twist. Active twist, so arms reach, and then prayer hands, so there's a belly squeeze. Then the leverage comes from the right arm pressing into the thigh. Draw the navel point back. Try to feel the muscles wrap around the back ribs. And then go ahead and release that. Left fingertips behind you. Grab left foot with right hand. You're grabbing the outer edge. And you want the arch of the foot to go forward. And then reach back, look at thumb. Try to see it with the right eye. One more breath. Come to center. Both hands are going to grab. Give yourself a little stretch. Keep a hold of left foot with left hand. Bring the right knee in and then grab. See if you can get both. Press through the ball of the foot. Lift the heart. Shoulders coming down. Okay, you can go ahead and rest. I want you to watch this little sequence that I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to go through a little flow. So from here, I'm going to release. I'm going to roll back, come forward into my yogi squat. Plant my hands, knees to the back. I'll then tuck my chin, head to the mat. I'm going to bring my tailbone up and legs extend. Okay, from here we can do little taps. Tap to the mat, tap. If you want to do both, tap toes. So good. Okay. We can also try to return to crow. Watch what I do. I lift my head as my butt starts to come down, head up. Okay? So play with that. Go from a crow pose to a headstand to little leg lifts. Maybe in your headstand, you want to get even more creative with it. Let me show you some stuff you can do in your headstand, adding some twists. So if you're in your headstand, you can twist, rotate. Maybe take one hand out to the side, come back around. Other hand goes out. If you have a wall, that's nice. You can do one of those, right? There's some stuff you can play with in your headstand if you like. Take some time with that. We'll meet back in a downward facing dog eventually. A good opportunity to grab a drink. Okay, I want to work on something. I'm going to give you like a little mini workshop opportunity to play in an inversion, especially if you have a wall around you somewhere. I'll show you a side view imagining that my wall is right here, right? So forearm balance just has a, or arm balance people like to work on all the time. In forearm balance, one of the most important things is getting the chest to go through. So what I like to do first is go into my Dolphin Pose, and then I kind of check in, and I push back as much as I possibly can. Trying to bring the chest back toward the knees. I look between my feet, I get the stretch that I need. And that's my reminder, because what I want to be feeling, yogis, the sensation that I'm feeling is that my forearms, my elbows are pushing up, 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 up and overhead. Right? The other thing is that you might want to imagine there's a block in between your elbows and you're lifting that block over your head. So I've got a block between my elbows and I'm pushing it up, 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 lifting and lengthening my armpit space. That's what eventually you want to do when you get onto the mat. Now I like to go all the way to the wall for two reasons. One, it teaches you to gain control quicker. Two, it keeps you from being in a really bad arch in your back. So if this is the wall here, and I go up into the wall, I don't have a whole lot of space to go into a bad position. But if I'm away from the wall, which is a pretty common thing, you have to go in a really big arch in your back to keep you from going over, and then you have to correct all that space that you just made. So the closer to the wall, the better. That's why I like to go all the way, fingertips. Now when I do this, if I feel like I'm being pulled off the wall, like that, it's only because I'm not using my core. And the part of the core that you have to engage is the muscles that draw in the rib cage. So here's a little drill, a little exercise for you. You bring your fingertips behind you, you bridge on your fingertips, stick out your rib cage, shoulder blades pull back. And what you'll do that next is just tighten the ribs and pull them in, like you got a corset on your ribs. Pull in, like there's a belt being tightened around the rib cage, because that's the same thing that's happening when I'm inverted. When my ribs splay out, I gotta pull those ribs in to tighten. And then I try to get pushing down into the ground to get out of the space. Okay, play a little bit. If you're going to a wall, which I recommend, get all the way up to the wall, fingertips to the wall. Practice the kick. If you're struggling going up, no worries. There's a process for this. And this is the practice. So watch my chest when I do my little jump. And I think of it more of a jump than a kick. So if you don't have a kicking leg, you have a jumping leg. I have a jumping leg and a lifting leg. And what I'm going to do is when I jump off either leg, whichever one it is, I'm going to work on pushing my chest toward where my toes were. Chest. Chest. Because if I lift my head, there's no way my hips are going to go over. So I'm really working on chest coming through. Okay? Just a little bit longer there. Well, check in with y'all, see how some of you are doing. Good, Chris. You're up there for a bit. Yes, Mia, that's good with the chest. That was really good with the chest coming through. That's going to get those hips to come over top. Everyone else has their screen closed, so I can't see. Nancy, pull those ribs in your handstand. Same difference. Pull the rib cage in. The lower ribs draw in. Okay, we'll go to downward facing dog. Good, Ed. More core, pushing the fingertips. Downward facing dog. All right, great job, everyone. Bring down dog, right leg comes up. Come forward, bringing your right heel to your butt. Now you're gonna flip and sit. Draw your left shoulder back and then lift the hip. Take another deep breath. And then bring the right leg around and do a pigeon stretch. Draw the right hip back, lift the chest. Press the left foot down and bring your heart back a little bit. And then come on down and rest. Try to soften your back. Alright, slowly coming up. Back to downward facing dog. Left leg's gonna lift. Come forward as you bend your knees, go to your butt. Now we're gonna flip and sit all the way down. Make sure your right shoulder pulls back and then lift up. One more deep breath. And then bring it around, pigeon stretch. Drag your left hip back. Press right foot down into the mat. Push into your fingertips, move your chest back. And then come down and relax. Soften in between your shoulder blades. The heart kind of melts. Slowly come up. Bring right leg round to the front. Lying on your back. Knees bent, feet flat. Now I'm going to walk you through bridge pose like you've never done it before. I want the palms facing up, the shoulder blades pressing down. When the shoulder blades press, you create a deeper arch in your lower back, more of a sway back, and that's okay. What we're going to do next is press down into the feet and just lift your butt like a 1/2 centimeter up. Your butt is like 1/2 centimeter off the mat. Now what I want you to do from there is lengthen your lower back by reaching your tailbone in between your calves. And you should almost get your lower back to go completely flat without your butt even touching the mat. And then you can lift up into your bridge or come up onto your hands for upward bow. Hold your knees kind of steady in a straight line with your hips. Steadily coming down. Draw the belly in, lengthen your tailbone so your lower back can rest flat. You're more than welcome to do that one more time if you like. Again, it's about lengthening the lower back, reaching the sacrum, the tailbone, through the shins, through the calves. Try to set the lower back down on the mat. Soles of feet together, knees wide. Just taking a moment to be in the stillness. Remembering that we're together through all this, even if we're together at a distance. Bring your knees together. Cross your right thigh over your left. Draw your knees to your chest. Both legs over to the side. Right arm reaches out. Come through center. Switch. Right foot flat. Left leg crosses over that. Knees to chest. And legs to the right. Come to the center, happy baby. Press your lower back down, try to bring the top of your thighs to the ground. Eventually coming up to a seat. Soles of feet together, knees wide, but we're going to do it like a diamond pose today. So you're going to bring your butt back, your feet out in the front. There's an even angle here between your calves and your thighs. And maybe you're bringing your forehead in between the arches of your feet. Try to get your head to be supported on something. Turn it to the side, both legs nice and wide. Take your hands to your inner thighs, move the flesh of your inner thighs back, and then lean the heart forward. Crawl your hands out in front of you. Our practice has this really unique way of connecting us more deeply to ourselves and to something that can be more spiritual, whatever that may be for each and every one of you uniquely. Both feet come to the front, straight out your legs, big toes touch. Kind of wiggle your sits bones back a little bit. Both arms reach up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Slowly come up and finish in the seat. We'll eventually take your Shavasana, but we'll start. We'll take a seated position first if you have full lotus. take that and just intuitively do something with your hands. Maybe a mudra, maybe you're not sure what you are doing with the mudra, but it just feels right. Maybe it's at heart center, maybe it's your third eye. Use this next minute to either pray or meditate. I always like the quote that says, prayer is talking to God, meditation is listening to God. Whatever God may possibly be. The rest of the practice is up to you. You've got at least another, I would say, 7 minutes or so, Shavasana or meditation pose. So thank you for joining me on this special day. I wish you all the best moving forward, even if we don't know what that looks like, right? We're still staying open, hearts and minds. All close with an Om, and then you can stay for as long as you like. Namaste, yogis. Thanks for joining me at Moksha Yoga Phoenix. Peace, peace, peace.